So today is the day one. In the day one, we discuss about the Excel data selection. Okay, when you use the Excel and you have the data, how can select the data? Okay, I have record the class. After the class, I will share the recording. So you have carefully see the class and understand the class. Have any problem? You can ask. So this is the data. How can select the data? If you selecting the mouse, the generally people selecting the data, just click here and select continuous. Okay. But if you have the long data, have a problem. If you have the large data and want to select the data, that time have a problem. It's like this data. So if you select the where mouse, so you have a problem, take a time and also uh, command on the mouse have a problem. So that time I suggest to one simple shortcut. You have clicked the first A1. Mr. Anand, can you mute? When you have a problem, you can unmute and ask because have a some disturbance from your background sound. So we have click here. Press the shift key. Press the shift key and click the last. So I can again repeat, click here the start of data, hold your shift key and click the last of the data. Your selection will be completed. So technique is when you click, we have click another way, my cursor will move. But when you have used the shift key, cursor not moved, selection will move. So we have apply here, select here, click here and press the hold the shift key and click the last data. So at a time, the large data we have simple to data selection. Simple to data selection. How can? So we have select the start and press the shift key. Scroll down the date. Scroll down the for data. Yeah, yeah, and press the shift key. No, not a press, not a shift key. Just scroll down and go to the last. Before the clicking of the last data, you just hold the shift key. Hold the shift key. The data will be selected. Okay. Yeah, I have explained everything. I just discussing your way how can select via mouse. Now we have go back to keyboard. So some people selecting the keyboard. So selecting the keyboard, you can use the shift key and arrow. Shift key and arrow. Your data will be selected. But when you use the arrow, have a lot of problem. So some people, as you ask, use the Control A. Control A, you select the all data. But one problem. Control plus A, not the select the all data, select the continuous data. First, no, Control A, what option will trigger? So in the home menu bar, have a find and select option. In the find and select apps option, have a go to special. In the go to special, have a current region. So Control A, it means select current region. Control A trigger this option. When you press the OK, your data will select. So problem is that if you have blank row in your data, that time Control A select your data before your blank data. Yeah, blank column. Okay. So Control A select the continuous data. If you have blank row or column in data, your data will be not selected after your blank row and column. So imagine you have the big data, I think 50,000, 40,000 row of the data. You have just pressed the control A and apply the pivot, filter, and anything, copy. So after that, your data 45 after 45,000 have a blank one blank row. So control A can't select the after 45,000. So your report will be missing, making the missing have a problem. Understand? So when you have data without blank row and column, that time we can use the control A. But before the using the control A, check your data. In your data have blank row, yes and not. How can check? So go to the first column, first row, and press the control and down arrow. Down arrow, it means your cursor jump to the next series. It means before the blank row. Okay. So when you have, I suggest you your data first click the control plus down, go to the last of the data. Go to the last of the data, it means your data will be perfect. You can apply the control A. Okay. One shortcut have also select the all data including the blank row and column. The control shift and click the start of the data and press control shift and button. After that your data will be selected, all data will be selected. But one have a problem. This is the select the used cell. Used cell. So you can see here your blank column will be selected because we have used this column. So your data have a in the cell have a yes and not. This is not depending. Depends when you use the Excel. We use the sales Excel sales, and you have also clean the data. It means not matter. If you use that, it means select the all data. Okay, understand? Control Shift and. So I suggest you two things. First, you have just check the blank row before the using control A. First, go to here, control down. If you have or if you go to the end of the data, it means your data will be no blank. You can select control A. Otherwise, you have used control, shift, right arrow, and down arrow. Okay. Control, control, shift, right arrow, down, down, down. You can select the data. It is clear? Now I want to select the multiple cells, not all data, not a continuous, multiple cells. So that time we have used the control key, press the control key, and we have click. Where I click, my cell will be selected. Okay. But remember, when you select uncontinuous data, that time you can't use the copy. You can't do the copy. Yeah, if you want to copy your data, then you can select the continuous. It means I have select the 3 number row. So every column have a 3 number row. Then we have copy. I have select 3 column, 2, 3, 4. So in the column, 3 column will be select. Yeah, otherwise another column also 3 columns, same 3 row will be select. Then we have copy. If you have select the multiple cells with the gap, but when you paste in another locations, your data paste will be continuous. Okay. So we have selecting the data using the control key. You can also do with the sheet. I have many sheets, 5, 6, 7 sheets in the cell, in the Excel sheet. Now I want to write the date in all Excel sheets. So some people first enter the date on sheet 1, copy and paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. But you can also use the multiple sheet selections. So we have click here sheet 1, press the shift key, press the shift key and go to the last sheet. Go to the last sheet. In the between, all sheet will be selected. Now I am entering the data, yeah, applying the formula and any features. They are apply the all selected sheet. You can see here. Okay. I again repeat. Go to the first sheet, press the shift key, click on the last sheet. All sheet will be highlighted and also group here coming. Now you have type anything which you if you want. Okay, not a type. You can also apply the color, formula, everything, every features. So they features apply the all Excel sheet like a carbon copy. Now first go to the start of sheet. The first sheet, go to the first sheet, then press the shift and click the last sheet. In between, all sheet will be selected, and after that you have type. Yeah, same data, same locations. Sometimes you have make the report 5 to 6 sheets, and top of the sheet your Excel report heading, report date, report locations will be same all on the sheet. So every time you need to change the date, so that time you can use this. Okay. Okay. Now I want to not typing the every sheet. I have some selected sheet, some particular sheet I want to enter the date and color anything. So that time we have just click with control key. Hold the control key and you have click your particular sheet, which sheet you want to change. Just like I want to change the color here. So now we have select the control with control sheet 1, sheet 3, sheet 5, sheet 7, and we apply the color. Now you can go to the sheet 2, you can see color is not apply here, but in the sheet 3 have a apply, color will apply. So with shift you can select the continuous sheet cells also, and with control you can see the multiple choices. It is clear? Any problem? Okay. Now we discussing about the cell value. So in the Excel have a sheet, in the sheet have a column and row, and when the close column, row and column intersect, that is the call cells. Every cell have an address, just like A1, B1, C1, D1, like that. Okay, and Excel formula read this address to calculate. For example, we have write here some number. I want to in the C column add the every number 20. So we have just press the equal. When you press the equal, when you want to calculate some sales value with mathematical calculation, yeah, Excel inbuilt formula, we have start with entering equal. If you type the normal text, it means normal text, data entry type. But when you press the equal, it means you want to some calculation. Now we have click here 74 A2. A2 it means A column and 2 number row. And we have give the plus symbol and 20. When you press the enter, you got the result 94. So A2 plus 20, it means value of A2 plus 20 and got the result. And they are connected. When you change the A2 means A and colon 2 number row, your data will be updated. But I want to all. So that time we have just drag here. So when you drag the formula, your address will be increase and decrease. Just A2 become here A3, become here A4, become here A5. This is the good for, because you have the 65,000 row and want to apply some calculation the all data. So that time we have benefits. Now I have some changing here. I have type here 20 on D1. I want to calculate plus add the 20 D1 value on A2 value. So A2 plus D1. Okay. So I got the result here. And also both are, if you change the 25, so you have 25 here. I want to drag the down here, but have a problem. When you drag here, you got the problem. So A2 become A3 or D1 also become the D2. But I want to fix here D1 constant. So that time we have changed the, apply the dollar sign before the row number. Every cell address have two part. First character is column, and number is row. So here I want to drag top to down, so we apply the dollar sign before the row number. Now we have drag here, you can see. So D1 will be constant, fixed, reach. Okay, understand? Understand problem. Problem is that I want to add the D1 value of the all data. I want to add the D1 value. D1 value to be 25, the all data. So that time I have just select A2 plus D1 and press the enter, got the result. I want to same in the below all data. So now we have drag, but have a problem. When you drag, your address will be increased. So here you can see A2 become A3, but D1 also become a D2. So here I want to increase, but here I don't want to increase. I want to fix E1. So that time we have applied the dollar sign before the row number, because I want to drag top to down. Now I have dragged down. You can see your A3 become A2 become A3, but D1 fixed. Here A4, but D1 is fixed. A5. So when you want to apply the formula and calculation using the cell reference, when you drag, if you want to not increase my cell address, that time we apply the dollar symbol before the row and columns. But here is some problem. I have applied only for dollar sign before the number, not a character. So when you drag top to down, my address will be not changed. But left to right, I have a problem. You can see D become a E. Column D become a E. So you want to fix the column also. So apply the dollar sign here also. Now you have top to down, drag the top to down, left to right, your address will be not changed. D1 will be not changed. One problem here, some people ask me, how can understand where is apply the dollar sign? Okay, I give the one example. You can better understand. and 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. I want to make the table. You can read the table at class 1 and 2. I want to make the table. So table is simple. Multiply between 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 20, 5 3s are 15, 5 to 4s are 20. Same like that, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have applied the multiply. 5 2s are 5 2s are. When you enter, get the result 10. Now we have dragged down here, but result is changed. Why? Because here is 5 2 ja 5, it means h6, but here is the h7. So 7 not a big, not want to become a 6, not want to become a 7. 6 not want to become a 7. So that time we have applied the dollar sign before the 6, right? But when you have drag here, you can see also result will change. Why? So when you click here, you can see I want to 6 2 ja. 6 2, it means H. H, G become a H. Okay, you can see here. G become a H. So I want to constant the G. Right? So we have applied the dollar sign before the G. So I just explain you when you apply the formula, I want to drag. First, drag the one row below and right when you want to drag, and check the cell address. If your cell address will be changed, you can apply the dollar sign in the your original formula. Okay, first formula. Now I have drag here. Yeah, yeah. Numbers and columns, character columns. Understand? Okay. And now I want to drag system. So I want to hear serial number. Okay, 1 and 2. You have typed the 1 and 2 and select here and drag the down. Your serial will be become. Not a start. This is not necessary. You can start from 1. I have typed here 100, 101. When you select the both column and drag here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Okay, but I don't want to drag the continuous. I want to gap just like 5 1 5 10, like that. You can select here and drag down. Okay, so 5 10, we have selected and drag here. So 15 20. So system just checked your selected two cells difference, and as per two cell difference also make the same of below. Okay, but I don't want to drag the sequence. I want to drag the date. Okay, just I type the 1 Jan. I want to type the 1 Jan, and I want to same 2 Jan, 3 Jan, 4 Jan. So some people write here 2 Jan. So in the date, no need to enter date, two dates. Only for one date you can drag down here. Your date will become. But sometime we want to month, just like Jan dash 25. Okay, and we have just drag here Feb, March, like that. Okay, same in the system you build some features like Jan. When you select the Jan, drag down the Jan, Feb, Sunday, Monday, you can write here. This is the auto system generated. You can use that. Now some difference. I want to add some features just like quantity, rate, total. Okay, So now I want to select here and drag down. Okay, you can see. Yeah, select here, right here. Quantity, rate, total. The one pairs coming the second pairs and third pairs. Okay. Yeah, another example. I have right here. Uh, quarter. Yeah, quarter one, and now quarter two will be after three column. After three row. First, second, third here. Okay. So we have select this and drag down. You can see here. Okay. Now I have some number just like project one. When you drag this, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 continuous. But we are right here one that approach. So not have a 2, 3, 4, 5 continuous one. So if your number will be last of the text, if you drag that time, your sequence will be continuous. Otherwise, if you write the number at the start of the text, so your continuous is not increase. Okay, understand? Now I want to make some serial number, but automatic. Just like we are right here, one, two, three. First understand problem. What is the problem? So we have the data and we write the serial number. Sometime we have to delete the some row. Right click and delete some row. So that time have a problem. Your serial will be not a continuous. So I want to when I have delete the row, my serial will be continuous. So that time we apply the one formula. Formula name is row. So press equal row bracket open and close. Equal RWO row bracket open and close. And press the enter. But here is the 2. So first we have right here -1. So row formula, and in the row I have -1. Why -1? Row formula give the row number. Which row you have applied the formula? I have apply here. Which row? The 9 number row. Give the 9. So here I want to 1. So we have -8. Okay. So we have here -1 and select drag down. You got the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we have select and just control minus. Control minus. Yeah, you can also right click here and delete the row. You can see here your number will be continuous. Okay. Control minus is the shortcut of deleting the row and column. Selected row and column. Okay. Understand? Using the if formula, this formula, row formula give the row number. So when you have delete the 3, 4, so your this row number will be continue. So formula also continue. Okay, understand? So in today we have discussed about the selection, about the calculation, and also the dollar concept, and now dragging method. How can drag down? It's clear? Any problem? So today I have also told you the some shortcuts. But problem is that how can know about the all shortcut? I don't want to go to the Google. In the Excel you have the search here. Otherwise you can also press the F1. When you press the F1, help will be coming here. But remember, when using this, you have the internet facility in the system. Okay? So you can also type here shortcut. Shortcuts. Okay? Here also type here shortcut. Shortcut. Suggestion will be coming here. Keyboard shortcut. Or here keyboard shortcut in Excel. You can drag down here or see the all shortcut. Okay? But sometime I forget a shortcut and also sometime not have a shortcut of the functions. How can apply that features? I want to apply the all border without using the mouse. So that time you have pressed the alt key, alt key. When you press the alt key, you can see above your menu bar. Every menu bar have a one character. Okay, they are the shortcut. So I want to go to the home menu. So just click, press the edge. Edge. After that, you can see every feature have a one character. Now I want to apply the border. The border is B. We apply the B. And here is the all border A. So press the A. So next time I will remember Alt H for home, B for border, A for all border. First remember, just press the Alt key. When you press the Alt key, you can see the menu bar. You can see every number have a shortcut. So in the below of the home H, we have pressed the H. When you press the H, it means you have entered the in the home menu bar. I want to apply the color. Color also H. H here. And select your color. And press the enter. Okay. You can apply everything. Just like Alt, I want to go to the data menu bar. So data it means A. Press the A. In the data menu bar, every feature will be applicable. Okay. I want to apply E. E for E in text column. E. Feature will apply. So you can also remember your shortcut, but sometime you not have remember shortcut and you want to apply the feature using the keyboard, not using the mouse. That time we have used these features. Okay? Any problem? So today we have discussed about the shortcut handling and Excel help support, data selections, dragging method, and calculations. Tomorrow will be next class if you join tomorrow same time. So tomorrow we discuss about the mathematical calculation in Excel. how can apply the mathematical equation?